Kei te kōrero atu koe ni.
Where do you start with such cuteness?
Oh, nō reira, pūrangi aho te kite kei te haere e nei tokorua. So, I mean, it's clear to see that these guys are on the move. I've got a couple of spaces that I'd specifically like you to have a look at, if that's cool.
Okay, is that okay? Wow. I think that's a yes.
Ai, pai ki a koe ni, te mana hau. Nō reira, Carla, this is this particular space that I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd like something to come across here, essentially, because in the summer, I want to be able to open this up.
I think I've got just the thing for you, Jenny May.
Perfect. Let's get on with it then.
All right.
Whānau. And what?
To make our gate, we will need an old cot, he pauraka tāwhito, flathead nails, he nera, butt hinges, he kōhuri, a handsaw or a circular saw if you have one, a hammer, he pau, a drill, he kōwiri, with a 3mm drill bit, a pencil, he pene rākau, a measuring tape, ruri takai, PVA wood glue, kāpia rākau, and some sandpaper.
Nō reira, e hoa, he aha te rautaki nāianei. So, what do we have to do now?
So what we need to do is take a look at the materials that we have available to us. We have an old cot that we're going to upcycle and give it a good new purpose. So these are the two sides of our cot. I'm actually going to make a freestanding walkover folding gate.
Sounds awesome to me. Pai tēnā e hoa.
So what we need to look at is the height, really.
Yep. Okay, cool. Right. Just give that a go. Ahua teitei, it's a little bit probably high.
The biggest part is making sure that the boys can't pull it over. Give it a nice heavy base, stop them from moving it, and then we'll take a look at putting some feet on it. Pop that on top.
Yep.
Take our measuring tape. One end, marking 550 here.
550?
550. And we're going to use our sturdy saw, and that's our perfect 90-degree angle there. So we'll going off of our marks that we've already made.
Ana, ko oti pai, tēnā. Ka aha tāua nainei. So what do we have to do now?
Okay, so now we've cut our height. So we'll trim this end, trim that end, and then we'll be ready for framing. Okay, so I have this piece from a previous project, one of our builds, and I thought we could use this as our solid base.
Yep.
I'll trim these ends and we could put these trimmings on the top so that there's a little cavity and we can slip this straight in there. As much as I love the hand saw and all its uniqueness, I think we'll use my skill saw. Okay, so because we're nailing, we'll use some PVA glue. We'll use these smaller nails here. They'll just hold as a guide. Now that we have our two pieces in, we'll place the base just to make sure we fit. So that's all sorted. We have our base of our frame. We need to sort out our two sides. For this, I have slightly bigger nails, only because now we're starting to hold on to some weight and we want to make sure everything stays together. Yep. So these are remove weatherboards. So I thought they'd have a nice finish at the top. We don't want to make this top heavy. And that's going to make it a little bit too easy for the boys to topple it. So we'll keep all the weight at the bottom and just keep this nice and simple at the top. Right, so I have our two frame gates ready to go. I've come home just to finish them off, and the next step is just to hinge them together. First, I screw on some spacers to give them some room between the sides, and then screw the hinges to one side. Now it's as easy as aligning and screwing them together. Lightly sand and some fresh paint. And here it is, adjustable so they can use it wherever and whenever it's needed. And it's strong enough to put up with two toddlers that are not just crawling, but starting to stand. I call this a successful project.